Check.
I can't.
All right, mic check, mic check. I don't know if y'all. I don't. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, you do. Okay. I can't hear myself in the headphones. There we go. Yeah, yeah, I got it now. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. I had it. I was plugged into the wrong output. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Okay, all right. All right, sounds good. Hey, can you turn my headphones up a little bit? I just want to make sure I can't hear myself sniffle. All right, all right. Yeah, yeah, okay. I can hear myself better now. I just want to make sure that when I pull the mic away to sniff or something, it don't go over the air. That's all right. Yeah, it looks good. Welcome to Munford, Tennessee. Here, the home of the Best of the West tournament, one of the locations they're playing. It's time for prep baseball on Tubetown. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've got the Munford Cougars taking on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Munford Cougars sit with a record of 3-3 and are the home team tonight. Wynne on the backside of a doubleheader. They just dropped a game to Ripley 11-1. They are now holding a record of 7-3 as we watch the player introductions right now. Wynne has been introduced. The starters that they have given us for tonight are Basham playing center field, Means, Moore playing pitcher, Green will be in left field, Taylor will be at right field, Thomas will be playing shortstop, and Shepard will be on second base with Cawthorn at third, and playing first base will be Wilson for the Yellow Jackets. For the Cougars, as they come out onto the field right now, first year under head coach Scotty Yunt. Number 17, Garrett Ball will be on second base, also a standout football player for the Cougars. Number 9, George Cundiff will be on the mound. Number 2, Drew Drexler will be in center field. Number 13, Jack Green will be in right field. Number 11, Joshua Hatfield will be in left field. Number 7, Brennan Holly will be on first base. And number 25, Kyle Kelly will be in center field. And number 10, Austin Perry is the DH for tonight. Corey Simmons, number 18 at shortstop, and on third base, number 19, Stephen Kendrick, as we pause now for the national anthem. And with that, we're ready to get underway here in Munford.
Let's play ball.
Wynne, as I said earlier, dropped the first game of this doubleheader to Ripley. Ripley coming away with a win there, 11-1. Yellow Jackets players, Siemens, number 2, he has a batting average of .323, one of their better hitters, but the best hitter on their team is number 5, Taylor. He was not announced in the starting lineup, but I would not be surprised if we saw him later. He has a batting average of .429 coming into today. Also hitting over 400 for the Yellow Jackets, number 19, Taylor. He's hitting .414 right now. He scored 5 runs with 12 hits on the year. On the mound for Munford, number 9, George Cundiff, pitching in this game today. As we see him warm up.
The leading off for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, number 5, second baseman, Heath Taylor.
And now we get underway. As I said, you may see Taylor, even though he wasn't on the starting lineup. They made a change. He's in the game now. Their best hitter on this team. And the first pitch is outside. Oh and 1. And it's a hit. Ground balls picked up by the shortstop, thrown to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down so far for the Munford
Next
Cougars.
in the lineup for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, number 2, center fielder, Justin Seaman.
Justin Siemens now. I mentioned him as well. 323 on the year. 9 runs scored on 10 hits. Left-handed hitter. And the pitch is fouled to the left. Now Cundiff looks for the signal. Here comes the pitch. It's a curveball. It's hit. Second baseman fields it easily. Goes to the first baseman. 2 up, 2 down for the Munford Cougars in the top of the first.
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, number 19, center fielder, Brady Taylor.
Munford Cougars operating under a new coach, Scotty Yunt, his first year as head coach of this team. Jake Garbazinski took a job in the college ranks. And the pitch goes down the middle, called strike. Caught him looking. And Taylor takes a swing at that one and a miss, and it's 0-2. Cundiff with the pitch, the fastball down the middle, and it is hit and missed by the third baseman, and it'll be fielded, but it'll be a single.
Next in the lineup,
First runner on base of the evening
Garrett Wilson.
is Taylor, the 5'10 senior out of Wynne. Now stepping up to the plate to try to get him around. Number 16, who's not listed on my roster. Cundiff with the throw, and it's just outside. Call a ball, 1-0. And he goes to the man at first, and it's dropped. No harm, no foul, I suppose, but he tried to pick off the runner at first. The first baseman couldn't handle it, but it didn't go far enough to cause any damage. So Cundiff will come back to the mound. Cundiff, the right-handed senior. And he tries to pick off the man at first again. He wants to keep him close on the base. Number 16 is Garrett Wilson. And a ball high. 2-0 is the count now. Cundiff. Looking to his catcher. A low ball, and the runner takes off, and he is able to steal second with that pitch in the dirt by Cundiff. The count is 3-0 now. Excuse me, the count is 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss, 2-2 is the count now. The ump calls a time for the batter. He steps out of the box. Green has a lead off second, and the pitch comes, and it is hit deep into center field and caught for the third out. Drew Drexler fielding the ball there for Munford. And we will take a break. It's the middle of the first inning. Still 0-0. Munford Cougars and the Wynne Yellow Jackets. We'll be right back on Tubetown.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 50 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications. Right by you.
Back here in Munford for the bottom of the first inning. No score as the Munford Cougars take on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Wynne on the second half of a doubleheader today. On the mound for the Wynne Yellow Jackets is Hunter Taylor, right-handed pitcher. 5'10" senior out of Wynne, Arkansas. Batting first for the Munford Cougars will be shortstop Corey Simmons. Wynne looking to get back on the winning side after losing the first half of the doubleheader earlier today.
Leading off tonight for the Cougars, shortstop, number 18, Corey Simmons.
Now Simmons gets ready to take his spot in the batter's box. And the pitch comes, it's high and inside. Taylor with his second pitch, very fast. It's inside as well, and the count is 2-0, excuse me. Having trouble with the counts tonight. And high and inside, another pitch, and it's 3-0. And they may look to calm Taylor down here. And Taylor hits the batter with a pitch. And Simmons will take first base.
Batting next for the Cougars.
It can't feel good when you get hit. It looked like it may have gotten him in the shoulder blade. And even if it's not the pitcher's hardest throw, you know there's going to be a mark later. Kelly up to the plate now for Munford, center fielder. Or excuse me, the catcher. And a called strike on Kelly as he watches it go by. One man on base here for the Cougars. Taylor looks at the runner, now back to the pitch and throws, and it's a good throw, and it's a hit out to right field. Gets past the second baseman, and the runner is all the way around to third, and now with the man on first and third, the Munford Cougars.
Batting next to the Cougars, number 19, third baseman, Stephen Kendrick.
Stephen Kendrick, number 18, coming up to the plate to try to bring the runner in.
Run for the Cougars.
Two men on. Now Taylor looks to the runner on first, back to the catcher, and the throw, and it's a good throw down the middle, fouled left. And Kendrick now looking to the batting coach for his signal. Taylor with the throw. He almost hits the batter again. Kendrick had to duck to miss that one. Counts now 1-1 on Kendrick. And that allowed the steal. So now the bases second and third runners. And that was a called strike from Taylor on Kendrick. Now the count is 1-2, men on second and third for Munford. And a high and inside pitch. We've seen quite a few of those already from Taylor. Kendrick steps back in, looks to bat in the runners, and he gets a hit. It's a bouncer to second base, and the throw is to first, and he is out, but not before the score by Simmons. And now Munford takes the lead, 1-0 in the bottom of the first.
Batting next to the Cougars, playing second base, number 17, Garrett Ball.
Garrett Ball, the standout defensive player from the football team. Also a pretty good baseball player here from Munford. Taylor with the throw. It is a called strike down the middle. Man on third for Munford. They lead 1-0, bottom of the first. And the throw is called a strike. It looked inside, but it curved back there at the last moment, and Ball takes 2 strikes looking. And here comes the pitch, and it's an outside pitch. The count will be 1-2. Taylor does not waste any time on the mound getting ready for the next pitch. And the throw, and it is a strikeout swinging by Garrett Ball. 2 outs now in the bottom of the first with a man on third for the Cougars. They lead 1-0. And the foul ball there. And here comes the pitch, and the batter stepped away. I don't believe they're going to count that pitch. So the The count will stay at 0-1, and here comes Taylor with a throw. High and inside again. And Taylor with a very good fastball down the middle there. Caught him looking. Now the count is 1-2 on Holly. Holly swings, hits the ball, picked up by the second baseman, thrown over to first, but the scoring run not able to come in. That was the third out of the inning. So the Yellow Jackets able to keep the damage to a minimum. 1-0 Cougars at the end of the first. We'll take a break on Tubetown from Munford, Tennessee.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, for the Munford Cougars hosting the Wynne Yellow Jackets in the Best of the West tournament. Wynne Yellow Jackets at 7-3 on the season right now. The Munford Cougars at 3-3. They haven't been able to get in as many games due to weather. They had our first 2 or 3 games postponed due to weather. The left-hander for Wynne, Luke McFadden, facing off against Cundiff. Cundiff with a nice ball down the middle, strike one. Cundiff with a low throw there. That's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count now. McFadden a 278 average on the year, as the next pitch is the ball outside. Counts now 2-1. And he swings and misses. Cundiff gets him there. McFadden now 2-2. McFadden scored 8 runs this year. Has 5 hits. Outside pitch there. Now the count is full, 3-2. McFadden with a full count as Cundiff winds up and throws down the middle. McFadden will swing, but it will foul left. And so here we go all over again, full count. Cundiff with the throw, the swing and the miss, and he strikes him out.
Batting next for Wynne, number 13, pitcher, Hunter.
Pitcher Taylor Hunter. Batting for Wynne now. No one on base, top of the second. And the pitch is inside. 1-0. Cundiff pitching, Kyle Kelly catching for the Cougars. Cundiff would throw down the middle, and it is hit straight to the second baseman and easily picked off at first. 2 outs now. Top of the second.
Left field, number 3, Luke.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Chapman, the junior. center fielder and sometimes shortstop. He also pitches occasionally for the Yellow Jackets. And he fouls the first one, tips it back. 286 batting average on the year for Chapman. 2 hits and 7 at-bats. He scored 6 runs, however. And there's a pitch down the middle, and it is hit straight to center field, and that'll do it. And for the top of the second, and we'll take a break and come back for the bottom of the second with the Cougars leading 1-0 in Munford, Tennessee. It's prep baseball from Tubetown.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, as the Wynne Yellow Jackets take on the Munford Cougars. The back half of a doubleheader for Wynne. First game of the day for the Cougars. Best of the West tournament being played all over Tubetown County, Tennessee. They're playing games in Brighton, Munford, and Covington. Covington, the official host of the tournament, but they're having games all over. Wynne played Ripley earlier tonight, fell short in that one. Looking to get back on the winning side. Taylor on the mound for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. The wind up and the pitch, it was inside. Perry took a swing at it and fouled it left. Austin Perry, the DH for Munford. Now the pitch is low, and that'll be ball 1. Count is 1-1. And it pitches inside for 2-1 now on Perry. And with the pitch, quickly, it's fouled off by Perry. That'll be strike 2. Count now 2-2. Coming into the day, Taylor has given up 10 hits of 19 innings pitched. And with a low throw there, and the count will go full. 6 earned runs scored against Taylor this year, coming into today. And the swing, and Perry fouls it off again. The count is still full. Taylor, in this short season, has recorded 23 strikeouts in only 19 innings pitched. 19.1 to be exact. And the pitch is high and inside, and Perry will take the walk to first base.
Batting next for the Cougars, right fielder, number 13, Jack Green.
Number 13, Jack Green for the Cougars, up at the plate. Right-handed senior. Plays right field for Munford. As he looks to the batting coach for instructions. And has a man on first. Taylor did a good job last inning of managing the damage after giving up 1 run. Was able to shut it down and keep it at that. Low pitch there, ball 1. And the pitch is outside, and the runner thought about it, but decided better as the catcher was ready for it. Taylor checks the runner, and he will throw. Keep Perry close on that base. One and one is the count. One man on base. Green at the plate for Munford. And a bunt, and it is going to go foul off to the right. The runner will return to first. Count will be 2-1 now. Taylor checks the runner. He looks at the catcher, checks the runner one more time. He decides to throw on first. Perry gets back. The pitch, and it's a hit. And it is fielded by Taylor. But he is unable to make the throw to first and get him out. So now,
Cougars, left fielder, number 11, Josh Hatfield.
On base for the Cougars, Perry and Green. Men on first and second now, with Joshua Hatfield up to bat for the Cougars. Taylor did a good job fielding that ball, but he just wasn't able to make the throw to get the runner at first. Some kind of conference going on here with the umpires. And they wanted to discuss whether or not he was safe, and it was confirmed by the official behind second base after conferring with the home plate umpire. And so it will remain runners on first and second for the Cougars as Hatfield steps in to bat. Hunter, the pitcher for the Yellow Jackets, checks a runner at second, throws. Nice fastball down the middle, strike one.
Let's go, J-Man.
Both the runners have a lead. And a hit. It looks like it's going to stay fair, but it is fielded by the left fielder. The runner on second tags up, and he's able to advance. Now runners on first and third for the Cougars. Perry sits on third. Green stays on first.
For the Cougars, center fielder, number 2, Drew Drexler.
One out, bottom of the second, as Drew Drexler comes up to bat. Center fielder for the Cougars, the senior. Taylor is probably the longest he's taken to get ready for a pitch tonight. He was waiting on Drexler to some extent. And he looks to try to pick off Green on first. Green slides back in. Checks the runner and then throws Drexler with a strike on the bunt attempt. The pitch was well inside. Drexler unable to pull back. Did allow the runner to get to second, so now have runners on second and third as Green was able to move forward. And a swing and a miss by Drexler. Half-hearted as it may have been, but it was a swing and a miss. Count 0-2. Runners on second and third for Drexler. The count's 0-2. Taylor with the throw, and he strikes him out.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 18, Corey Simmons.
What looked like a nice slider there from Taylor to get the final strike on Drexler. Simmons watches the first one go by. The count's 1-0. Runners on second and third for Munford. 2 outs. And the ball unable to be handled by the catcher on the outside pitch. But none of the runners with much of a chance to advance. Corey Simmons watches another one go by, and now the count's 3-0. And that one was a called strike. Fastball down the middle by Taylor. 3-1 the count now on Simmons, with runners on second and third for the Cougars. And a quick throw again, and it is a good hit to center field and all the way to the wall by Simmons. He'll drive in 2 runs on that one. 2 runs batted in on that. Both Green and Perry will score, and it'll be a double for Simmons.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 25, Kyle Kelly.
Kyle Kelly up to the plate with a runner on second. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Taylor on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. He tries to pick off Simmons at second. Second baseman wasn't close enough to the base. Kelly back into the batter's box now. Taylor will check the runner. He'll throw inside. Ball 1. Strike thrown by Taylor there. 1-1 the count now. Simmons after his double out there on second. Kyle Kelly at the bat. Kelly watches that one. Count 2-1 now. That was just a little bit off. And the ball is hit, but it is foul. Attempted to be fielded, but ends up going out. And so with the count 2-2 now, Kelly back up to the plate. Simmons has a healthy leadoff at second. The throw from Taylor, and it's a strike, and Kelly will attempt to steal, and he will. He'll steal first on the third strike there, and now runners at first and third for the Cougars.
Number 19, Stephen Kendrick.
Simmons able to advance
In the run
to third.
for the Cougars, number 1, Brandon Baker.
Kelly able to get the steal of first base. Kendrick up to bat now for the Cougars. Third baseman. The junior, the only non-senior in the starting lineup for the Cougars. As you see with the errant pitch, base gets stolen there. Now runners on second and third. Kelly taking a big lead off a second for having a man on third as the pitch comes through. Called a ball, 1-0. And a hit. And it goes to the shortstop. He'll throw him out at first. And no, the pitcher, it's an error. The pitcher will miss the ball, and now 2 runs will come in. And it'll be a double.
Batting next for the Cougars, second baseman.
Simmons and Baker are able to score.
Garrett Ball.
Garrett Ball back at the plate for Munford now. 5-0 the lead now for the Cougars over the Yellow Jackets. Called strike there. Oh, 0-1 is the count now against Ball. And Ball with a big hit out to left field, fielded by the Yellow Jackets left fielder. And that will end the second inning. Cougars lead 5-0 here in Munford over the Wynne Yellow Jackets. You're watching Prep Baseball on Tubetown.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 50 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications. Right by you.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, the Best of the West tournament. Munford Cougars taking on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Munford with the lead right now, 5-0. A couple of big hits from Munford in the last inning, able to extend their lead by 4 runs. Now as they lead by 5-0, Wynne will be at the plate at the top of the third. Cundiff still on the mound for the Cougars.
Leading off the top of the third for the Yellow Jackets, number 23, right fielder Dominic Lee.
Lee into bat for the Yellow Jackets, the left-hander. Cundiff with the throw, swing, and a foul. Chipped off the back of the fence. 0-1. Cundiff with the throw. It's a hit out towards center field. It looks like it'll be fielded by the left fielder from Munford, and he will get the out. Good little pop up there, but
Batting next for Wynne, number 10, third baseman Jackson McClintock.
Clinton. And McClintock swings and hits the ball, but it's going to go foul. The count will be 0-1. Cundiff pitching a solid game so far. He throws the high and inside, ball 1. Pitch comes in swing and a miss. It was a low pitch, but swing and a miss nonetheless, and it'll be 1-2. McClintock, a junior out of Wynne, Arkansas. And the throw is high, and the count will be 2-2 now. And throws outside. That'll be another ball, and the count is full on McClintock now, 3-2. No one on base, top of the third, 1 out. Cundiff gets the signal he wants. And a swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout for Cundiff.
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, second baseman, number 5.
2 outs now in the
Taylor.
top of the third inning as Munford leads 5-0 in this game after a 4-run second inning. A couple of big-time doubles batted in 2 runs apiece. The pitch is a little outside, but he swings on it and misses. Count will be 0-1. Taylor takes a cut and misses again. The count is 0-2 now. Taylor, the pitcher. And he swings and fouls that one off to the left. Gets enough of a piece of it. Count holds at 0-2. And throw to the outside and a low. Count will be 1-2 now. Taylor with a foul ball. And that pitch was called a strike, so that'll do it for the top of the 3rd inning. The Cougars lead 5-0 and able to shut out the Yellow Jackets on that inning. We'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd as the Cougars take the plate on Tubetown Prep Baseball.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, the Best of the West tournament, the Wynne Yellow Jackets facing the Munford Cougars. The Cougars right now leading 5-0, a 4-run second inning for the Cougars, and then a top of the 3rd inning that didn't allow any hits. They retain a 5-0 lead as they get to the plate here. And Taylor, who we just saw at the plate, back on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. No, excuse me, they made a change there. This is Hunter Taylor. That was Heath Taylor at the plate. Hunter Taylor, the pitcher now. And a swing and a foul ball. The count is 0-2 now. On Brennan Hawley, the first baseman for Munford. Taylor with an outside throw there. The count will be 1-2. Another outside pitch. Count will go to 2-2 for Brennan Hawley. That pitch is on the inside now, full count. And a swing and a miss as Hawley strikes out. Taylor able to get him.
For the Cougars, designated hitter number 10, Austin Perry.
Perry up to the plate now for Munford. Taylor with a throw, called strike down the middle. Count is 0-1 on Perry. Taylor with a pitch inside, 1-1. Strike there. Nice looking pitch from Taylor as he takes the count to 1-2. 1-1, excuse me. Umpire pausing the game here for some reason. The pitcher is going too fast, rushing the batters, according to the umpire. He's giving the coach a little warning here. To my mind, he wasn't going as fast as the original Taylor that was on the mound. But the ump thought he needed to step in. And Perry gets hit, so he'll take a base.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 13, Jack Green.
Green now up to the plate for Munford. And the conference on the mound now for the coach, as I'm sure he'll talk about what the umps talked with him about.
Let's go, Jack.
The ump concerned that the batters weren't set as the pitches were being thrown. Taylor with a pitch and a strike on the bunt attempt, and the runner advances to second base. So Perry able to steal second on the missed bunt attempt by Green. That was just hard running by Perry. And a ball now by Taylor. Count is 1-1 against Green. And a pop-up now by Green. Fielded by Wynne, and the runners will return.
Next up at the plate for the Cougars, number 11, Josh Hatfield.
2 outs now in the bottom of the third. Hatfield up to the plate for the Cougars.
1-1-1.
Austin Perry is on second. Hunter Taylor, the pitcher for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. And the first throw is inside and a ball. 1-0. And the second pitch, a strike. Called strike. Hatfield watched it go by. I think he thought it might have been outside a little bit. And a nice throw down the middle by Taylor. And That takes count to 1-2 now against Hatfield.
Got it, J-Man.
And Taylor with an inside throw there. The count will go to 2-2. They're watching Perry on his leadoff on second base like a hawk. And the throw a little bit high, so it'll be a full count now against Hatfield.
1-1-1.
And it is a ground ball out to second, over to first, and the out at the end of the inning. After 3, the Cougars lead the Yellow Jackets 5-0. We'll be back for the top of the 4th with the Yellow Jackets taking the plate. It's prep baseball on Tubetown.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
In Munford, Tennessee, Best of the West baseball tournament. Munford looking to shut out the Yellow Jackets right now. It's the top of the 4th. They lead 5-0. They had a big second inning. And on the mound for the Cougars, George Cundiff. He's pitched a great game so far. First up to the plate for the Yellow Jackets will be Seaman.
Batting for the Yellow Jackets, center fielder number 2, Dustin Seaman.
The 5'10" senior lefty. Pitch from Cundiff is swung on, foul. Count will be 0-1. Another swing and a pop-up to the shortstop. And that is fielded and 1 out now in the 4th inning.
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, number 19, Brady Taylor.
One of the many Taylors on this Wynne Yellow Jackets team, Brady Taylor, at the plate right now. Brady Taylor, the catcher, 5'10" senior. Cundiff with a throw and a swing and a hit out to left field, fielded. And that'll be 2 outs now in the 4th inning.
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, number 16, Garrett Wilson.
Hatfield able to get to that ball and get under it.
Check
Yeah, a long way to go. Now with 2 outs, Cundiff for the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1 to Wilson, Garrett Wilson. Inside, off the catcher's mitt, Garrett Wilson now on the count of 2-0. Luke McFadden from the on-deck circle fetching the ball for the Cougars. And now he watches another ball go by and it counts 3-0. And Kelly decides to come out and have a talk with Cundiff. think he thought his pitcher just needed a little calming down there, so he goes out and has a little talk with him. Now with the 3-0 pitch, and it is high, and so he will walk the batter. Wilson will be on first, and now
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, number 14,
number 14, Luke McFadden up to bat. Another lefty for the Yellow Jackets here. Strike one thrown by Condon.
Good call, Sue.
Yellow Jackets with a man on first. Quick officials timeout here as we reset. Cundiff, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and fouled. Count is 0-2 now against McFadden with a man on first. Cundiff. The 0-2 pitch. And it's a hit by McFadden, but fielded expertly by the shortstop for Munford. And that'll be the third out of the inning. And we will head to the bottom of the fourth after this. It's Prep Baseball on Tubetown.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, the Best of the West tournament, the Munford Cougars take on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets trail right now 5-0, bottom of the fourth inning. They got a good inning out of their pitcher Taylor, who replaced Heath Taylor. Hunter Taylor now on the mound. Heath Taylor on the mound through 2 innings. Then in the third inning, they brought in Hunter Taylor, and they got a pretty good inning out of him.
Drexler.
Cougars lead 5-0, had a 4-run second inning. Drew Drexler, the center fielder, up on the plate right now for the Cougars. And Taylor with a throw and a strike. Count is 0-1. And a swing and a miss by Drexler. He chased an outside ball there.
You got it, Double D. You got it, baby. Come on, 2.
0-2.
Go, Double D.
Taylor with the 0-2 throw and a foul ball by Drexler. Drexler, the center fielder, one of 8 seniors on Munford's starting lineup. Only one non-senior in the starting lineup. That's Stephen Kendrick, the third baseman. And a swing and another foul by Drexler. Able to get a piece of it. Foul it back. Count will remain 0-2. Taylor with the 0-2 throw and a hit by Drexler. It's ground ball out to the second baseman, and he gets him at first.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 18, Corey Simmons.
Simmons will now take to the plate for the Cougars. Taylor with a strike there. Nice sinker. That one's in the dirt. Count will be 1-1 now. Corey Simmons, the shortstop. Made a great play in the last inning. Fielding a hard fly ball. That's a called strike there. So Simmons will go to 1-2 at the plate. Taylor with a high inside throw. Now the count will be 2-2. And another ball there. That one's low and outside. A full count now. It's Simmons. Full count pitch from Taylor, and it's a hit by Simmons. Goes straight to the shortstop and over to first, but he does get the runner. It looked for a moment like he might be safe, but he does get the runner, and that brings us to 2 outs now at the bottom of the 4th inning. Yellow Jackets trail the Cougars 5-0. Kyle Kelly at the plate for the Cougars. And an outside pitch for ball 1 there. We've already seen impressive things from Kelly at the plate tonight. And a low ball there, and it'll be ball 2. Count 2-0 for Taylor. And Kelly gets a piece of it, but it's going to be foul. The count will go to 2-1. Hunter Taylor on the mound, replacing Heath Taylor after Heath Taylor gave up 4 runs in the 2nd inning. And the pitch and a swing, and it's a pop fly out to right field and fielded. And that'll be the end of the 4th inning. When we come back, we'll have the 5th inning. You're watching Prep Baseball on Tubetown.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 50 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications. Right by you.
I'm mad I can't see first base very well, so I'm having to lean out for those fouls. Back here in Munford, the best of the West tournament, Wynne Yellow Jackets taking on the Munford Cougars. Munford Cougars 3-3 on the season. The Yellow Jackets 7-3 on the season. The Cougars hold a 5-0 lead right now on top of the 5th inning. Still on the mound for the Cougars, number 9, George Cundiff. He's thrown an excellent game so far.
Leading off the top of the 5th for the Yellow Jackets, number 13, Hunter Taylor.
And Hunter Taylor came in to relieve Heath Taylor as the pitcher is now up to bat. And a swing and a pop up to the left side. Third baseman going to have a play on that one. Be 1 out.
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, number 3, Luke Chapman.
Luke Chapman up to the plate for the Yellow Jackets as they look to get back in this game down 5. Chapman with a swing and a pop up. It'll go foul. Count will be 0-1. And that pitch is in the dirt. Count will be 1-1 now. Cundiff has pitched every inning in this game so far for the Cougars. And he throws a high ball, and that'll be 2-1. Chapman, the right-handed junior, swings and misses. Count now 2-2. And he swung a little too far on that one. That's going to count, and it'll be a strikeout for Cundiff. Chapman wanted to pull that back, but it was just too late when he made the decision. Now to the plate for the Yellow Jackets, number 23, Lee. Lee, one of the many left-handers they have on this Yellow Jackets team. High pitch from Cundiff, ball 1. Another high pitch from Cundiff, ball 2. Lee steps back into the box. And he gets him to swing that time. Counts 2-1. Cundiff gets the signal, winds up and pitches. That one's outside. Count now 3-1.
Come on, G.
Three-one pitch from Cundiff. High and outside, and he will walk Lee. Lee will take first base there.
Batting next for the Yellow Jackets, number 10, Jackson McClintock.
McClintock now to play for the Yellow Jackets as Cundiff looks to keep a great game going. He's walked a couple batters, and that's a hit out to the third baseman. He's going to throw him out at first, and that'll be the end of the top of the 5th inning. We'll come back for the bottom of the 5th as the Cougars lead the Yellow Jackets 5-0 on Prep Baseball on Tubetown.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 50 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications. Right by you.
And back here in Munford, Tennessee, bottom of the 5th inning, Cougars lead the Yellow Jackets 5-0. The Munford Cougars playing host to this game as the Wynne Yellow Jackets visit on a doubleheader they played on this field earlier against the Ripley Tigers in this Best of the West tournament. Taylor on the mound
Leading off the bottom
for the
of
Yellow
5th inning
Jackets.
for the Cougars, number 19, Stephen Kendrick.
Kendrick going to be up to bat for the Cougars. Hunter Taylor yet to give up a run since he's been in this game. And with the pitch, and it's a hit, and the shortstop able to get on it and stop it, but an errant throw to first base will allow for Kendrick to get a single.
Cougars, number 17, Garrett. Ball. Let's go, Garrett.
Just unable to completely field the ball there. And so the error allows Kendrick to get the single and be on first base. And now number 17, Garrett Ball, up to bat as he looks at an outside pitch.
Hey, ready, G?
The count's up. 1-0. Taylor tries to pick off the runner at first, but is unsuccessful. Checks the runner again. Now he's looking to throw. And a swing and a tip ball by Ball, and that's going to be a strike. Now the count is 0-2. Taylor with a fastball strike down the middle. Ball caught looking. Taylor gets the strikeout. One out now.
Cougars, number 7, Brennan Holly.
Brennan Holly stepping up to the plate for the Cougars. Taylor checks the runner at first and then throws. It's a ball. One man on base for the Yellow Jackets. Another ball there from Taylor as Holly is at the plate for the Cougars with a man on base. And another strike there. Count now is 1-2. And a high pitch comes after the batter's head. 2-2 the count now. And a ball there. Full count now against Holly.
That's not Riley.
And another ball, and he'll take a base. And now the Cougars have runners at first and second. And now number 14 will take the play for the Cougars, but it's not Banfield as his jersey says. And a pause now as the umpire has a talk with Munford's coach. Pause in the action.
Next up to play for the Cougars, number 14.
Number 14 at the bat. There's some confusion as to the substitution made by the Cougars here. They got runners on first and second, one out. And a swing and a miss there. Bottom of the fifth inning, Cougars leading 5-0. Strike out of Taylor there. 0-2 is the count now. Taylor with a good throw, and it's fouled off by the batter. Taylor has a good fastball when he throws it. That one high. Call the ball. The count now 1-2. And a swing and a miss and strike 3. Now 2 outs in the inning. As the Cougars have runners at first and second.
Jesse Maley.
Jesse Maley into the game for the Cougars. Maley, I believe, also a football player. And the game will now resume as the umpire is trying to get some of the substitutions straight here. A wild pitch out of Taylor, and that'll allow the runners to go around, and now Munford will have runners at second and third.
Go, Jesse. Well, Maley.
And with a man in scoring position, Maley has a 1-0 count. And that's a strike. That's that hard fastball we were talking about. Out of Taylor. It's nice when he grooves it. That pitch is low on the ball. Count will be 2-1. That's a great pitch down the middle there to get a strike. 2-2 the count on Maley now. Outside pitch, full count on Maley now. So far, Hunter Taylor has managed to not give up a run. He's had runners advance on him before, but no one has crossed home plate since he's been in the game. And he strikes out Maley, but the catcher misses the ball, and that will bring a runner home. And now the Cougars will lead 6-0.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 1, Brendan Baker.
So for the second time on a catcher error, the Cougars able to steal first base. And that one allowed a run to come in and take the lead up to 6-0. Cougars over the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets on the tough end of this one. Played earlier against Ripley. That game didn't go their way either, but then had to turn around and in about 45 minutes take the field again. That's the way these tournaments sometimes go, but it's sometimes hard to face a team that's had rest when you haven't. Yellow Jackets going to replace their pitcher now. Taylor is out of the game.
Number 22, Chase Bradley in the pitch.
Number 22, Bradley, going to be throwing the ball. Bradley hasn't pitched any innings so far this year, according to the stat sheet from the Yellow Jackets. So this will be his first outing for Wynne. As he warms up, Munford has runners on first and third in this inning. It was a critical time for the coach of the Yellow Jackets to make a call in order to try to stop momentum and cut it off right now if they want to have a chance of crawling back in this one. But they're going to have to get some hits, and those have been hard to come by off pitcher George Cundiff for the Munford Cougars.
Again, it's number 1, Brandon Baker at the plate for the Cougars.
Play ready to resume. Brandon Baker batting for the Cougars. Baker, a left-handed senior. first pitch is a hopper. And ball 1. Bradley ready to make his second pitch of his playing career. And that's a ball, and it allows the runner from first to advance. Now runners at second and third for the Cougars. Bradley with the pitch. And it is ball 2. And it allows the runner to advance, and the Cougars up now 7-0 on the Yellow Jackets. And there's the third ball. Three balls, no strikes against Baker here. New pitcher Bradley for the Yellow Jackets. There's a strikeout of Bradley. Baker lets it go by, playing the odds. That's a high pitch, and he'll get the walk.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 24, Nick Johnson.
Number 24, Nick Johnson, going to bat for the Cougars as they turn over most of their lineup here in this inning. And the umpire takes a moment to mark it in his notes.
Come on, Twixie.
Now play will
Go
resume.
there.
Bradley walked his first batter. Throws a hard one down the middle, fouled by Johnson. Johnson back into the box. Bradley checking the runner at first. And a nice throw down the middle and a strike, and taking off and stealing second, however, is Baker, Brandon Baker. Runners on second and third for the Cougars, who lead 7-0 over the Yellow Jackets. Now swing and a miss, and an attempt to steal first. This one's not going to happen. And now we're going to have a turnover in innings to go to the top of the 6th inning. After this, you're watching Prep Baseball on Tubetown.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, the Wynne Yellow Jackets taking on the Munford Cougars in the Best of the West tournament. Hosted officially by Covington High School, but held all over Tipton County, Tennessee. Games at Munford, Brighton, and Covington. Munford with the advantage of playing at home here. And they lead the Yellow Jackets 7-0 at the top of the 6th inning. Attempted to get an explanation on why the runner from third was allowed to advance and score a run in the last inning, and I haven't gotten that yet from the umpires, but if I do, I'll pass it on. Top of the 6th inning here. And a ball. Still pitching. George Cundiff. And that one's popped up. And it is caught and out. That was Garrett Ball with the catch there, keeping Cundiff from giving up a hit. Cundiff pitching the shutout here against the Yellow Jackets. Now up to the plate for Wynne.
Batting next for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, number 2, Dustin Seaman.
Dustin Siemens. He gets a piece of it. It's going to go foul. Count will be 0-1. It looks like they're going to allow Cundiff to pitch an entire game. Here he is with the 0-1 pitch, and it's hit straight to Cundiff, and he's able to field it. And honestly, that was an amazing catch by Cundiff, and I'm not sure he knew the ball was there. It was so fast after he threw it that it nearly hit him right in the stomach. It was a great play by Cundiff to get that ball and get the out. 2 outs now, top of the 6th. And now a hit from number 19. And it is missed. An error in the outfield by Munford. And it looks like it may be an inside the park home run for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. And he will get there and he will score. Number 19, Taylor with the score. Brady Taylor. An in-the-park home run hit to center field. Just missed by the center fielder. And an inside-the-park home run. Not something you see all that often, but some hard running gets it done and gets the Yellow Jackets on the board. 7-1 now. As the first pitch is a ball from Cundiff. A rare hit given up by Cundiff there. An even more rare run. And a pop-up now as it goes to first base. And the 3rd out of the top of the 6th. We'll be right back with more Prep Baseball on Tubetown.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, the Wynne Yellow Jackets able to get on the board in the top of the 6th. It's now 7-1 Cougar lead. Yellow Jackets come back out. They want to get Munford out of the batter's box as soon as possible. Try to get back and score some more runs in this game. Bradley still on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. And Bradley looking for a little bit better inning. Now the umpire calling for the start of the inning.
Leading off for the Cougars, number 18, Corey Simmons.
Simmons up to bat for the Cougars again. That one down the middle but low. Ball 1. As I try to contain my sneezing fits. That's ball 2 from Bradley. Bradley came in last inning to relieve Taylor. Ball 3. That's called ball 4, and so Simmons will walk. One man on base for the Cougars, none out, bottom of the 6th. Cougars lead 7-1. Kyle Kelly batting now. And the catcher misses, allows the runner to steal second. Simmons will advance to second. As Kelly takes the ball, the count will be 1-0, runner on second. Bradley with the pitch. That was a strike. Off the catcher's glove, but able to gather it up before Simmons could make a run at third. Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. Kelly with a swing and a nice hit out to left field. Man, it's going to be foul.
Go, Kyle.
1-2 the count now. As that ball just continued to pull left past the foul line. Bradley with a 1-2 pitch. Inside. Ball 2. And that one's high. Ball 3, a full count now on Kelly. Simmons on second for the Cougars. Full count pitch from Bradley, and it's swung on and hit by Kelly. Popped up and just into the right place to allow him to get the single and advance Simmons to third. Runners on first and third now for the Cougars. Dropped just behind the first baseman there. Perfect placement.
Number 1, Brandon Baker in to run for the Cougars.
They call in a pinch runner for the Cougars. Put Baker on first. You have to know that means that they'll be attempting to steal. And now they take Baker out and bring in another pinch runner for Baker, and it'll be number 3. (7-1) Cougar lead. No outs. Bottom of the 6th. Cougars have a man on first and a man on third. At the plate now, Kendrick. Bradley on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. He throws a nice pitch down the middle, strike 1. And a swing and a miss by Kendrick. Another good pitch from Bradley. Strike 2. 0-2 the count now on Kendrick. Bradley not even concerned with the runners. He's concerned with the man at the plate. He's barely looking over to first. And now a hit from Kendrick. Popped out to center field, and it'll be caught. And the runner will tag up and score. Simmons comes to the plate for Munford. 8-1 now. Cougars over the Yellow Jackets.
Next for the Cougars, number 17, Garrett Ball.
So a nice sac fly gets the Cougars up 8-1 now in this game.
Let's go, Garrett.
Cougars with a runner on first. Garrett Ball at the plate. Garrett Ball, an excellent defensive football player. In on every play. High pitch. They try to get the runner at first afterwards. He's safe. Now a timeout as a conference on the mound. As I mentioned, Garrett Ball, an excellent defensive player. I've had the opportunity to see him play quite a few football games, and it seems like every play the tackle is made by him or assisted by him. Excellent athlete. Bradley with a 1-0 pitch. It's inside. Ball 2. Bradley with another high pitch, and it'll be ball 3. Count 3-0 now. And Bradley with a strike there. Get the count to 3-1. And pitch hit my ball out to center field, and once again fielded. That'll keep the runner at first and get the second out of the 6th inning for the Yellow Jackets as they look to hold off any more runs from these Cougars.
Next up at the plate for the Cougars, number 7, Brennan Holly.
Brennan Holly on the plate. Bradley with the pitch now, and almost swung on, but he pulled back. It's going to be ball 1. Runner still at first for the Cougars. The Yellow Jackets would like to get out of here without any more runs and then try to do something in the top of the 7th. They got a little bit of momentum on a inside the park home run in the top of the 6th. They'd like to do a lot more on the top of the 7th. As Bradley hits the batter, Holly, he'll take first base. Now runners on first and second for Munford.
Batting next for the Cougars, number 10, Austin Perry.
Perry into bat. Coach will come out and talk to his pitcher and take a quick timeout. Now the Munford coaches will confer as well. And another replacement at pitcher for the Yellow Jackets. This will be the 4th pitcher in the game for the Yellow Jackets. Number 8, Andrew Moore, a sophomore, left-handed pitcher. Moore will try to finish out this game. for the Yellow Jackets. They just haven't been able to find their groove on the mound tonight. Both Hunter and Heath Taylor on the mound in the game. Heath Taylor gave up 4 runs in the second inning, which caused them to bring in Hunter Taylor, who pitched a pretty good game until he gave up a couple of runs in the 5th inning. They brought in Bradley. Bradley pitched the 5th inning, part of the 6th. And now Moore. Changing up to a left-handed pitcher may give them a bit of advantage here in the last innings. The first pitch from Moore swung on and missed by Perry. Strike 1. Moore with the 0-1 pitch. It's high. Ball 1. That one's tipped off by Perry. Foul ball. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. That pitch is in the dirt and wild, missed by the catcher. The runners will advance to second and third. The count will be 2-2, but now with runners in scoring position. As Moore hopes his first batter in this inning is his last, so they can get back at the plate. And pop up from Perry, and it's a foul ball. Looked for a moment like it might land inside the fence and the catcher would have a play on it. Two the count on Perry. Pitch comes from Moore. Inside. Ball 3. Full count. Moore with a 3-2 pitch throws a ball to the outside, loads the bases for the Cougars.
Jack Green.
Green now step up to the plate with bases loaded for the Cougars as they lead 8-1 in this Best of the West tournament over the Wynne Arkansas Yellow Jackets. High and over the head of the batter, ball 1 from Andrew Moore, the pitcher that's come in, the 4th pitcher to pitch for the Yellow Jackets in this game, and a quick pitch and hit out to center field, and that'll bring 2 runners home now, and now they call it second is he's out. And so the 2 runs will count. Be 10-1 now, the lead. Cougars over the Yellow Jackets. They were able to pick him off at second as he tried to get the double. We'll take a break here and we'll come back with the final inning at Munford, Tennessee, as the Cougars lead the Yellow Jackets 10-1 on Tubetown.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Back here in Munford, Tennessee, getting ready to start the final inning as the Cougars lead the Yellow Jackets 10-1. Munford taking on Wynne in this Best of the West tournament. On the mound, a change on the mound for the Cougars. They're going to let Austin Perry pitch. Cundiff pitched a great game. The one significant thing was an inside the park home run. That's the only run scored by the Yellow Jackets.
Leading off the top of the seventh for the
Now
Yellow Jackets,
Perry
number 20, Zach Thomas.
take over pitching duty
Into
to
the
try
game,
to
pitching
close
for the
this game
Cougars,
out
number
for the
10,
Cougars.
Austin Perry. Let's go, Austin!
And the first pitch from Perry comes. It's a strike down the middle. Thomas, part-time pitcher, part-time shortstop for the Yellow Jackets, at the plate. That's a low pitch, ball one. One to one now from Perry as he comes in to close out this game, hopefully, in his mind. Outside pitch, 2-1. The Yellow Jackets are hoping to go on a big run here in the top of the seventh. A swing and a miss, and strike two. Pitch down the middle, swing and a miss, strike three. And the first batter Perry faces, he strikes him out. One out. Top of the seventh.
6, David Mean.
Cougars 2 outs away from a win here. Yellow Jackets looking to stop that from happening. Catcher Means in at the plate now. 5'9" junior. First pitch down the middle, swing and a miss by Means. A nice swing though by Means on that one. That it connected. High pitch from Perry, ball one. And another one down the middle, swing and a miss by Means. 1-2 now the count. That pitch is low for the second ball, 2-2. Count on Means. All or nothing for the Yellow Jackets here. That pitch is inside. Full count now from Means. Pitch from Perry, swinging a miss, and he strikes out his second batter. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Austin Perry, the closer here. Chapman going to attempt to stop that streak for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. High ball 1. No one on base for the Yellow Jackets. 2 outs in this inning from 2 strikeouts from Austin Perry as he came in as the closer in this inning. Perry with the inside high pitch, ball 2. And that pitch is right down the middle. That's a strike by Perry. Count now 1-2. Last pitch was a strike that I called a ball. The pitch before that. 1-2 the count. Perry looks to put away his final batter. And he gets a swing and a miss, and he does it, and that's going to be the end of the game there. The Cougars able to defeat the Yellow Jackets 10-1. Wynne Yellow Jackets on the back half of a doubleheader, and just 2 heartbreaking games for them as they ended up having to pitch 4 pitchers. And just couldn't stop the hitting power of the Munford Cougars. Final score here in Munford. The Munford Cougars 10, the Wynne Yellow Jackets 1, as you've been watching Prep Baseball on Tubetown.